The funeral ceremony of late Romanus Udedike has been held at the country home, Udedike Iziora village, Zobolo, in Ekusigo Council area of Anambra State. Late Chief Udedike, who died at the age of 81 years, was the father of Mrs. Franca Ononuju of Programs Department, Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS Onitsha. We have details.
The funeral ceremony, which was performed according to tradition, saw various masquerades, as the burial was a carnival of sorts. The event attracted members of the Anambra Broadcasting Service (ABS), former Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Dr. Ndidi Mezue, former Head of Station Anambra Broadcasting Service Onitsha (ABS), Dr. Njide Ezonyejako, and many other dignitaries. The compound was filled to the brim as families, friends, in-laws, and well-wishers paid late Chief Udedike their last respects. In an interview, the first son of the deceased, Mr. Obinna Udedike, described his late father as a man with large heart and peace-loving who ensured the well-being of all, prayed God to grant him eternal rest. Some of his daughters, Mrs. Franca Ononuju, Mrs. Nkechi Moto, and Mrs. Uchenna Udedike, underscored the great impact made by their late father, whom they described as kind-hearted, peaceful, and generous man, calling on their siblings to imitate their father's generosity, prayed God to grant all their guests journey mercy.
Very loving man, good man, very peaceful. And now, legacy coming us.
In their separate interviews, some of their grandchildren, Mr. Nonso Ononuju, Mr. Chigozie Ononuju, Mrs. Nnenna Linda Amechina, and Miss Feargod Onwebuna, expressed pain over the demise of their grandfather, who went through thick and thin in a bid to ensure their upkeep, having lost their father at an early stage. Ensure that they are cared for. Prayed God to grant him eternal rest.
Yeah, he did a very nice job. He paid my school fees multiple times. He did a lot of things for me. So I am grateful. I'm the one to bury him. He's not the one to bury me. So that's the way God wants it.
Testimony to his good life include their in-laws, Mr. Nnamdi Ekwe, Comrade Ezike Chinemelom, chairlady of Kali Women Organization, St. Dominic Catholic Church, Fege, Mrs. Kalista Okeke, prayed God to grant the family fortitude to bear the irreparable loss. Condolence visits from in-laws, friends, well-wishers, different groups, and masquerade dance featured during the funeral ceremony. From Ozobolo, If Nayawampo, reporting for ABS.